So our style of kobudo is machoshi kobudo. So if some things we do are a little bit different, just have an open mind. Keep an open mind. Different opinions are good. So we're going to start with both sides in your left hand. So hooked on your thumb, and we point our index finger along the handle. Okay, so this is our attention. Bow in.
Good. So you're going to pull them into chamber. Other hand is in a fist on the bow.
Good. So face our showman. Showmani, right? Right. And we face the partner, or you just face us. Otagai ni, right? Onegaishimasu. Onegaishimasu. So we bow to the past, present, and the future. The last bow is we all bow together.
Welcome everybody. My name is Laura Sywyk. My husband Mike Sywyk. 6th dan in karate, 4th dan in kobudo.
7th dan in Okinawan Goju Karate, and 6th dan in Okinawan Kobudo.
Welcome to our home dojo. We're here in Ottawa, Canada. Not a very large space, but enough for us to do some training. It's been great, of course, during all of our lockdowns.
Because it's not a big space, you might see us do some half steps. You know, where we would step forward, we might not have enough space, go into the side, so we'll do a half step. We want to thank Country John Tarian for mastermind organizing all this, and all the techies out at Legacy Martial Arts for putting this all together.
Yes, for sure. Everyone involved in World Martial Arts Live putting this together. Plan our classes that we're teaching and figure out how we can get the most for you in our short time that we're together.
Right. We wanted to start off by just showing you a few different types of sai. So this is the normal Okinawan sai here, which most of you should have. This one is called the manji sai. Backwards here, and this is for a couple of things. It can protect your hand when the sai is extended. So now we have a time that's going backwards. So it acts like a hilt, like the English swords or short swords or daggers. There. And it can also be used to hook. So hook behind somebody's neck and pull them in. Okay, along with spearing with the time that's pointing forward. That's called the manji sai. Yeah, with the one time pointing backwards. And then we have a nunchi sai, so similar, but no handle. So this is a nunchi sai. Same thing, it has one time going backwards, but we use a nunchi bow. So a nunchi bow is basically the bow staff with one of those sticking out of it. And this was basically it was a fisherman's spear. So this together is called the nunchi bow, and you throw it and spear a fish, or the time that's going backwards would help pull in the fishing nets. So you'd reach out and you could pull in the fishing net, having the extra range with the bow. If this sai came out, then it was a nunchi sai. So together, it's a nunchi bow. We call this a nunchi sai.
Good. We have one more, a different type of sai to show you this evening.
Yeah, and this is actually called the jite. This is a Japanese sai.
So look at the difference in the size, the width of
the time. So these.
Hopefully you can see that.
Yeah, you see, this is as big as a wrist. So this was used by Okinawan police to maybe handcuff somebody and take them to jail. Okay, or this was also used to block a bow or a tonfa or another side. The Japanese jite, was used more for catching swords. So the blade of a sword, of course, is not as wide as a bow, so they made their tine smaller. With this fancy tassel on the end.
A little bit of flair.
Right. So there's just some different types of sai. They're all basically used the same way. And there's two basic ways of using sai. We're going to start right from the beginning. So one is closed along your arm, and the other is open. So to open the sai, I'm going to make sure we're doing this all the same. So we want to extend the index finger. The index finger is going to come over to the thumb side of the handle where your thumb is, and then the other fingers are going to follow, and you're going to open it up this way. Place our thumb on this point of origin here. Okay, we do not place our thumbs in here, as you'll see later on in this class. And the next seminar we do, we catch bows in there. So we catch and trap bows. So if your thumb is in there, it's going to get smashed. So we keep it safe out of the way. Plus it adds power to the strikes when your thumb is on at that point of origin. Okay, and then to close, we're holding it this way. The thumb goes to the outside tine, and then it just drops back along the arm. Okay, so we're going to start by opening and closing. So the thumb, or the index finger, is going to come over to the thumb side of the handle. Other fingers grab the handle, and then we open up. This is like doing a back fist in our empty hand style. At no time do we want to lose contact. So we're not throwing the sai up and catching it. We don't want to lose contact. If we lose contact, then it can be knocked out of our hand, and then we'll be at a disadvantage, or it could be used against us. So we always want to opening and closing the sai. All right, so your thumb or your index finger is going to come over to the thumb side of the handle. Other fingers follow and open up, placing your thumb on that point of origin, and then your thumb will then come to the outside tine and fall back along the arm. Alternating sides, go out and close. So open and close. And ich, ni, san, shi, go, roku, sichi, hachi, kyu, and ju. Good.
Good. And when the sai is in that closed position, make sure that you're pushing the sai against your forearm. That's not closed. I have to push it against my forearm every time.
All right, 10 more times, then we'll move on. Okay, so maybe a little faster. Ich, ni, this is a good shoulder. San, shi, go, roku, chichi, hachi, kyu, and ju. Good. And our sensei, he always says using kobudo, anything, bow, sai, tonfa, nunchuck, we use 13 different weapons, is just an extension of your body. Plus, it's like using weights. So you're using weights, you do sai for 45 minutes, you put them down, you go to do your empty hand techniques, your hands are going to be faster and stronger. So it definitely complements any kind of empty hand art, even in jiu-jitsu, whatever. It'll make your arms, muscles, all related to martial art techniques stronger and faster. All right, the first technique we're going to do, very similar to karate, our high block. As Laura said, the same and switching sides. So high block, ich, ni, san, shi, go, roku, sichi, hachi, kyu, and ju. Good. And the thing with the sai is that once you block with the blade, you can hook with the tine and pull the bow down to the side and control it. All right, again, so I'm going to face the same way you guys are. We're going to start on our right side. And ich, ni, san, shi, go, roku, teach, hatch, kyu, and ju.
Good, remember that little hook at the end.
Good. Okay, next technique we're going to do is a punch. And when we punch in Mato Shikoburo, we punch vertically. Okay? Chamber vertically and punch vertically. Okay, for chamber, so for obvious reasons, we don't stick ourselves with the time. Okay, start off slow. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, teach, hatch, kyu, and ju. Good. I think everybody has that one. Number 3, next one we're going to do, we're going to open the side and strike to the side of the head. So this in karate would be like a, or in jitsu, outside shuto, soto shuto. We're going to open the side, so index finger comes over the thumb side, other fingers follow, grab the handle, and circular action out to the side of the head. And then close, change sides, open, and strike.
Now, if you have more room than us, you can do a series of these stepping forwards or stepping backwards. We're just staying on the spot because of our small space.
In the dojo, we do 5 steps forward, PI, 5 steps back. Okay, so here we're just kind of staying in the same spot. You do what you can. And it's ni, san, shi, go, rook, teach, hatch, kyu, and ju. And you can still go hard and fast and strong, staying in the same spot. All right. Okay, next technique. So like a karate low block, but we call this Gedanuke, but it actually blocks middle because of where the sai stays. So if someone's attacking your ribs, the kote, and we block this one. Okay, so we're going to block like our low block. Okay. Oh, I said like our karate low block. A karate Geda Brai, we would be doing this. So we're not doing karate with sides. Okinawan Kudo is something totally, not totally different.
But it's its own art.
Yes.
It's its own art.
And they do some blocks, some punches, some techniques a little bit different. Others are exactly the same. You know, like our high block is pretty close. For the low block, you're going to come out like an outside block and then down. Okay, so it's out and down. Ni, san, shi, go, rook, teach, hatch, kyu, and ju.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I should say what we're doing today. First of all, we're doing all these basic techniques. We call them hojindo. And we're going to put it together in a complex. So it's not a kata, but it's actually a complex we do against the bow. So it's our bow sai complex. It's actually the application, the bunkai for our sai kata. So you're going to learn the bunkai before you learn the kata.
So this seminar, we're working sai, basic techniques, and the sai side of the complex. And our next seminar, we're going to teach the bow side. So if you come to both seminars, you'll have a little partner drill that you can do. And we'll demonstrate it.
Yeah. So one more technique we're going to do, or I guess two more. So the next one, we're going to open up the side again and block low. So this is our low
This time
block.
extended.
Yeah. So if someone's tapping your knee, this is the block we would use. For la frappe à la genou, block ici. And then close, open, block there. Change. Try to use the weight of the weapon. Okay, let the weight of the weapon help you in your block. And let's do 5 more. Rook, siege, hatch, open, Q, and you. And you. And you. Right. Well, we're going to do a kind of a variation of that one. Now, 2 variations. So coming up on one knee is what we do in the complex, and then a double. So a double low block. So we come up one knee, the block we just did, on one leg, I mean, lift one knee, and then the other part is a double low block. So let's do the crane stance one. Okay, so we're going to pick up one knee or one leg, open the side, and block. So this is just extra insurance. Getting the leg up out of the way and block at the same time, just in case. And 2, lift the leg, low block. And this one, you want your thumb on that point of origin and pushing out at about a 45-degree angle, which would be the direction of the attack. Okay, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, so let's do a quick review. Okay, so high block. 1, 2, 3, sheep, go, and rook. Okay. Okay, punching. Itch, vertical punch, knee, stand, sheep, go, rook. Good. And then what we do next? Oh, middle block. Okay, so middle block, 1. So we kind of start like an outside block, drop it down into that middle block or low block. And 2, 3, make sure the side's on the outside of the arm, protecting your arm. Not under. It's under, but my arm can still get hit. So put that side on the arm of whatever part of the arm is blocking. And sheep, go, and rook. Good. And extended low block. Okay, picking up one leg, itch, knee, stand, sheep, go, and rook. Good. Oh, yes, we missed that one. Good. And then outside shuto. Right. We do this technique twice in our complex video. We've done all the moves in the complex, except for one.
The special one.
It's the cool one. And Sensei Hashi LSA, I was just watching, doing his seminar. He has the sexy move with the hip. Yeah. We have the cool move. All right, so last technique is 2 techniques. We're going to open the side, double low block. That's not the cool move. This is the cool move. So watch here. I'm going to set up over my rear hip Okay, I want the rear side on top. So this is our X block, our jujuke with the side. Okay, we're gonna break it right down. So rear side is on top, front side is on the bottom. You're gonna interlock the blade and the tines. So you're gonna interlock. You're gonna put the top blade under the bottom tine and the bottom blade in the top tine. So we have our X. Okay, that's our cool move, but it's also our most complicated. So we set up, interlock blades and tines. Here. Okay, and then you're gonna push it to the front, over your head. Imagine someone hitting you over the head with a bow, staff, bow stick, a bow, and we're gonna close. Good, so I'm gonna push the sides right together so you can hold them with one hand. With just your thumb. Okay, so you're gonna hold them. That's how close they are together. Right together, thumb on top. So don't leave them like this. Push them right together, and then you can hold them with one hand. All right, let's do that one 10 times. We're gonna do our double low block. Right, and then we're gonna stick the front side under the back side, interlock blades and tines, and then bring it to the front, lock, push the sides together. Good.
Maybe just that one.
Yeah. And again, double low block. Okay, so rear side is going to be on top, front side comes under. Interlock blades and tines, and you can look. With a lot of practice, you won't need to look anymore. We have to start somewhere. Okay, and now we block, push the sides together. Good. Good. And back. Set up. Block to the front.
Yes, it's in two parts. This is the block. I'm going to close the sides. That's the lock.
Yeah. And of course, somebody's hitting you over the head when you're doing this block. So the pressure from the strike is going to help push those sides together. Here we'll demonstrate. And then we'll get into the complex, which we've basically done. So it's just stringing the moves together. So the application of this is someone strikes low, we do our double block, and then they strike for our head. All right, so I'm going to set up, lock, push the sides together, and he pinches the bow, and I can pull the bow from her if they weren't holding on strong. And that's the cool part of this technique.
So it's important that you really push the sides together. Lock it, right? It's not loose, or else the bow will be able to slide out.
Yeah, I can hold it with one hand. Okay, so we block low, and then right away, block high, and catch. And then we would do the finish. So one more time, 1, 2, catch.
Let's do it just a little closer to the camera.
Slow, slow, 1, 2. I caught the bow here. They're pressing down, trying to hit me in the head. That's going to help my sides come together. I'm going to deflect to the left of my head, so just in case. And then I actually push with my back arm and pull with my front. And that pinches the bow so she can't pull. She can't pull the bow out until I decide. Okay, so that's our cool move. It's not a sexy move, it's a cool move. Okay, 2 more times, and then we'll start the complex. And then the next seminar we do is going to be the bow side of this. All right, so double low block. Set up. So rear, my front is this way, same as you guys. Rear side's on the top. Front side comes under, interlock blades and tines. Walk to the front, push together. Good, and then check. Can you hold it with one hand? Check, check. Don't drop it on your floor. And one more. Double low. Set up. And block. All right. Good. All right, so you got your arms. Nice. Karate. Kobudo's like using weights. That's it already. So you're getting this extra weight training. Put them down, do your empty hand, you're good. All right, so the complex is going to start. I'm going to face.
It's nice and short.
Yeah, I'm going to face the same way you guys are. I think we've done all the moves, so you're in good hands.
Okay, so for people that are following along, make sure your legs are like Sensei Mike's. Okay, but watch me so you can see the hands. I'm doing it the forward view. Okay, so size in your left hand, chambered. Right hand is in a fist.
Good, great. Okay, so we didn't do this part, but this is our opening. You're going to push the sides out from chamber. Your right hand grabs the closed side, and you're going to open up both.
Present both sides.
Present both. Close them. Step out. And then you're going to come on left. So your left leg is in front. Okay, one more. Great. Yoi. Push the sides out. Right hand grabs the closed side. Open up both. Present. Step out. And left leg in front. All right, so starts off high, middle, low. So the bow's attacking, we're defending. So we're going to do a high block on the left side. We're going to step back, do a middle block, or our low middle block. And then we're going to step back again, pick up our left foot, low, extended low block. Now the same side that did the block, we're going to step down and do an outside shuto. And then we're going to step in with your right, another outside shuto, and spear. A little pick, a little nuki. Good. Okay, let's do that much. Okay, we have lots of time. You're going to remember this. Great. And even if you don't, you've just trained for another 45 minutes. Good. And come on. Good. So first move, don't change legs, just the left high block. Left leg should be in front, block left. Step back.
Middle.
Step back, low. Step down with the same foot. Same side, does an outside shuto. Step in, another outside shuto, and shuffle in, stab. A little stab. Good. All right, and again. Okay, right from the beginning. Okay, right. Good. Push, kind of like you're drawing a sword. Open. Step up. Good. My left. And itch. Knee.
Middle.
Step back. Side.
Low.
Step back. Low.
Same side.
Outside shuto. Out the side. We call this joden and unmute. Another joden and unmute. And pick. All right. Let's do it one more time. And then we're going to finish it off. That's how short it is. Okay, right? Yoi. My. And itch. Knee. Stand. Sheep. Outside you go. And root. You're going to pick up your front foot. And you're going to jump and switch legs. And then this is where we do our double low block. That's right. And our X block. Good. Push the sides together. Okay, now we're going to clear our left. So our left side's going to move the bow to the left side of your head.
Yeah, so imagine the bow here. it with this forward side, which should be your left hand. Other side is open in chamber.
Thumb on the outside. Okay, so this thumb on the outside. Okay, so inside, turn it to the outside. And then we're going to step forward. Keep your left arm where it is. And we're going to twist and really gouge on the last. That's the last move. And then yame, close. And then step up. Present both, just like we did at the beginning. And
Okay, so this complex, the side, you can think of it like a mini kata, because this is the bunkai or application taken from our first side kata.
right. In the katas, we do lots of repetition. The bunkai takes away a lot of the repetition and just the core of the kata, the core techniques. We'll demonstrate it in a little bit, but let's go through the whole thing a few more times. Good, that's great. Great. Yoi. Open both. Step out, ready. And then come on. Okay, left high block. Right middle. And then step back. Left low block, pick the foot up. Same side, outside shuto. So everybody should have their left leg in front. Step in, right, and pick. Good. Pick up your front foot, jump off your back foot, and switch. And then double low block. Good. Set up over your rear hip. With your rear thighs on top, block, over strike. Push the thighs together. Your left hand is going to clear the bow. Step in and finish. You want to finish in this position here. Good. That's it. And then close. Move around. And then yame. Okay. And ready.
Yay.
All right. Let's do it again. I would say we're going to watch, but everybody
We can't see you, yeah. Also, we know you can't type any questions in the chat, but if you want to let World Martial Arts Live know any questions, you can type them in the chat and we will get them.
Yeah. So I know what I was going to say. So this is a short complex, but it is the bunkai for the first side kata. But as we did at the beginning, you can take each technique and isolate it and just practice that technique 10 times, 20 times, 100 times, and then the next technique, right? And then the next technique, and then you put it together in the complex. So we have in our Kobudo system, it's a really complete system, in that each of the weapons, we have a set of warm-up techniques. We have a set of basic techniques. The warm-up techniques we call Yobian no. Basic techniques are Hojin no. We have the kata, and then we have the bunkai for the kata, or the two-person drill. So we have a lot of students in our dojo that only do Kobudo. Maybe they can't kick or something. There's not a lot of kicks, couple of jumps, but there's not as many kicks in Kobudo as karate. So they find it kind of less impact, lower impact. So they just do Kobudo.
Until they get to the complex, and there's lots of impact.
Yeah, which we haven't been able to do much partner work, of course, over the last 14 months, but we're coming to an end. I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and she's saying it. And she says, we're all in the same storm, but we're all in different boats. And Novi's hoping that we all get together in November. So by November, maybe should be back to normal. I think before that, but have a conquest in November.
But we're certainly grateful that you've joined us today. Helps us to feel a little bit connected to all of you out there. We see lots of familiar names and
Really
lots of new faces too. So We'll look forward to meeting you all someday.
All right, let's do it again. We'll do it 3 more times. We'll demonstrate it, and we'll do it 3 more times after that. Okay, right? Good, you go away. We'll present both. Step out. Left. And then to my left. High, high, middle, low. Itch, knee, stand. Same hand, outside, strike 1, right 2, and spear. Pick up your front foot, jump, switch, double low block. Set up, block, clear. Hey! Close, move around, get away, and then away. Good, and again.
Good, how about one more time a little slower?
Slow, yeah.
And then we'll do one fast.
Okay, great. Good. Good. Okay, high, middle, low. Itch, knee, stand. Sheep, go. Spear. Rook. Double low, speech, hatch, close, and your way. Good, one more time.
Maybe a little faster.
If you're getting the hang of it, or you've used slide before a lot, try this. So here, on the jump, you want to have your sides open before you land. So you're opening as you jump. Okay, so we start like this, legs and then the hands. But we want to put all that together. Okay. Okay, you're gonna have fast hands for that. But it's a little more realistic because the guy's really coming at you with the bow. So a little bit faster, not that fast, but a little bit faster, and then we'll demonstrate. Okay, Kyosuke, right? Good. So this is Nicho Sai Bunkai, is what the name of it is. So the cut is Nicho Sai, and this is the Bunkai. And you. Right. Knee, stand, feet, go, rook, teach, double low, hack, cue, hey. Around, and you're ready. Good. That last move is right on the Nicho side. So it's where we have the thumb turned out, and then we're twisting and gouging. So we're really gouging by over-rotating at the beginning. We're going to really gouge at the end. As opposed, we also do this way with the thumb on the inside, and it's just direct. It's just straight. Okay, turn the thumb out. And that's the last move with the ki. And then neutralize. Okay, so.
Okay, so now we'll show you what you've just learned.
There you go. Eh? Okay, so we're kind of close, but we'll do our best.
Okay, we'll do it slowly.
So, yeah. So, 1 high, 2 middle, 3 low. Same side is going to chop. And they block. And then they're going to try the other side. They block. And then I'm going to pick. We're going to change angles, block out. Okay, now we're in a perfect position for what we call the helicopter. And that's going for the legs. Block, And then here, catch. And then here, move around. We move around at the end to neutralize the weapon, because no weapon is better than the other. Okay, next sides.
Okay.
Here's one the other angle. She looks mad. She looks mad, guys. And keep this out here to control the ball. Just to make sure it doesn't come back and hit me in the head or in the legs. Move around, neutralize the weapon, and then up. Good, so we just did the side.
In our next seminar, you learn this side, and then you have 2 mini compasses that you can do separately, or this complex that you can do with a partner. So it's pretty cool. Cool way of training is you're by yourself in lockdown, small space, or if you have a training partner and you have the space to use a 6-foot bow.
Yeah, so we're using a short 5-foot bow. Normally we use the 6-foot bow. It's called the rukushaku bow. And then even sometimes,
So I wanted to move. Where's my ceiling?
sometimes we're even using like a 3-foot staff. This is actually a shindo stick. And we sometimes practice from Shintani Sensei. But we'll use it as a bow in a small space. So anything works, is what I'm saying. Here we have about 3 minutes left. Let's do this one more time. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do the bow side and be attacking all of you.
All right.
Okay, you're going to follow Sensei Mike doing the side. So this is in preparation for our next seminar.
There you go.
So I prepare and I change. So I'm attacking. You guys are all blocking.
And itch.
High. Block middle.
Stand.
Block low.
Sheep.
You strike.
Go.
You strike again.
Rook. All right.
I'm going to swing and take out your legs. You're going to jump and go block. Then prepare for your X block, trap, clear, and finish off. And then Kamai, neutralize the weapon, and Yami.
And there you go. We just used weights for 45 minutes. So a couple of things, a lot of the instructors are talking, and it's makes sense. You know, we got to support our dojo. So support your sensei, support your dojo. You know, senseis are just human as well, superhuman. No, we're just human as well. So, you know, we need support. I know you're all giving support. Keep supporting your sensei, you know, but also take care of yourself too. You can't support your sensei if you don't support yourself. So mental health, physical health, exercise, get out and walk. You know, you can have these Zoom calls with anybody. Instead of, you can't go over to someone's house maybe, but you can call them up on Zoom, send them a message, set up a Zoom meeting and chat. Okay?
Absolutely. So that's the silver lining of this global pandemic, is that we're able to share our art with you. There's so many names out on our screen that we've never met before. We don't know where you're, and maybe we can meet in person someday. So the silver lining is that we can connect in ways that we never were before, and we are the light at the end of that tunnel where we'll be able to be together soon. I think our time is up. We should just
Do a bow
do a
out.
bow out. I will change back to my side for the bow out.
Eyes in your left hand. Good, so keep that finger pointed. Okay, so that's how, when the sides are open, we extend that index finger. Sorry, when the side's closed, when the side's open, put that thumb on the index, on that point of origin. Okay, and not in here, because you just thought that's where we catch the bow. So we want to keep our thumb safe. Okay, stay safe. Okay, so right. Continue right. And to all of you,
Hey, thank you so much. That was wonderful.
Everybody.
Marion and Will Marshall are live, putting this all together. And hopefully we'll see you for the next seminar.
Yeah.